Right, here we are again, guys. This is the third video now. This is the Mazda MX-5. I completely forgot this car was even in the game, to be honest, but I'm quite glad it is. So I've got a decent history with this car. This is one of my favourite cars in Need for Speed Underground 2. Funny story, really. My friend had his favourite car was a Nissan Skyline. He'd come around my house, he'd plug his memory card into my PS2, big enough for his Nissan Skyline, and I'd race him in my my maxed out MX-5, and I'd kick his ass every single time. So hopefully that's the case with this car in this game. I've not yet tried it, but yeah, we'll get into it. Okay, obviously first things first, let's have a look at what customization you've got for this car. Let's do this as always. Right, so the overall body kit, it just looks like it changes the roof. So as you can see there, it's got a soft... Wait, go to the side. Go to the side. There you go. So it's got a soft roof. Go back to the body kit settings. It looks like it just turns into a hard top. I'm going to do all the bumpers and things, and see, I'll come back to that, see if I can still add that on afterwards. Don't like carbon hoods. Front bumpers. Oh, like that. Got like a intake front there. Street style. I either quite like that one, or ooh, this is tough. This one. I don't want to go full boy racer on this. I want. I like that one. I'm gonna go with that one. Let's put a splitter on it. Quite a decent splitter. I think I might go for like a track racing kind of look for this. Let's see what options I've got. Pretty interesting canards. That one. No, this one. It's the same for the side. I'm gonna get a lot of stick for this, but I can, yeah, I can. We'll see what it looks like with the pop-up headlights, I think. Before I go changing those and anger the internet. Wide wheel arches, quite like the look of that. Oh, that one. Quite like the look of that one. I like the bare bolts kind of look of things. Wing mirrors. No, don't like those wing mirrors. They're small and stupid. Yeah, those again. So why is this restricted? Okay, so I need to... It won't let me put the stock ones back on for some reason. Okay, that's odd. Don't know why that is. So there's some rear cameras that I can't put on with. I'll look into that. That's what I want. I want that one. No, it's not Mazda Speed. No. So I want that one, but I can't. Let's try and change the side skirt, see if that does anything. No, I still can't do anything. I quite like the look at that one, so I might go for that one. Done that bit. Tail lights. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna change the tail lights. That looks quite cool. No parts available there. Diffuser. Like the little wings on the side there, it's pretty cool. Proper stripped down style bumper there, I like that. Yeah, I'll go for that one. Right, need a proper big exhaust on this thing. Quite like that. Or one of the ones that's in the middle there. Nah, let's see it actually. I'll go for that one. Bumper's done. Trunk lid. Let's see if... Wow. Huge spoilers on the back of this thing. I guess when I put a spoiler on there, I can't change the trunk lid. Quite like that one, like the scaffolding. Trunk lids, these are all going to be restricted because I put a spoiler on. Yeah, that makes sense. Sound system, pointless. Spoiler, trunk lid, can't do. Tail lights, rear cameras, no. Right, let's see if I can change that roof. I can change the roof, that's fine, yeah. I'll go for that. Right, so that is it in the way of customization here. Overall, I'm quite happy with the way it looks. So I'm going to pick a wrap, and then I'll join you in the performance screen. Okay then, here we go. Right, this is quite clearly not the MX-5's cup of tea. Doesn't like going around the corners at all. But, you know, we'll give it a sporting effort. The other thing as well is I might notice later on in these tests is that I'm learning the courses fairly well now. I mean, this particular course. A bit of a hiccup there. Yeah, so I think drifting is going to be more this car's thing. Swings really wide on the corners. Although it does launch itself out the corners better than, let's say, the Volvo and the for sake, the Volvo and what? Well, that was unusual. I'm in full grip mode and it just managed to drift around that corner. It does manage to launch itself out of the corners a bit faster than the Golf and the Volvo. So no issues there. Still hate the fact that I have to be on the same track as the computers. Get past you. So I think with proper tuning and proper like setup, spend some time getting it set up, this car would handle all right on the grip tracks. But because for fair testing, I'm putting all the cars on the same settings. So you notice I went for the registration plate Legend because of this car's legendary status from Need for Speed Underground 2. Like I said earlier, this car used to be really good in the old games. The king of the street cross games, Street X races, if anyone remembers those. Right, okay, so that concludes testing this round. 29.51 fastest on this one. Exactly the same as what I managed to get last time. One more test, I'll be able to drift him. Right guys, here we go. Drifting. Right, it's about the millionth fucking time I've recorded this. Okay. Right. So I said to you right at the start, if there was any like scores that were really, really far away from what I've been getting, then I would do the run again, and that has been the case this time. With fucking computer cars crashing into me just being like generally shit, a bit like that. I wanna know what that car in front is. Looks cool. But anyway, onto the car. The MX-5 is perfect for drifting. When you've got the power to build up speed if you need when you need it, and to get you through the corners. The handbrake just fucking, it just shuts you right in there. Fuck you, Civic. Oh, don't start drifting now. What are you doing? Right, that's completely fucked up. I don't know what just happened there. Fucking hell. Right. But anyway, yeah, the scores I've been getting in the MX-5 are so much higher than what I've been getting in the Volvo and the VW. That's because you can enter in this car, you can just enter the corners so much quicker. And it really doesn't struggle to get back up to speed again once sliding through the corners. Whereas that's what the Volkswagen struggled with the most, I think, was getting back up to speed out of the corners. Just didn't have the... I don't know how to faster 0 to 60 time, but it just really struggled and was really sluggish out of the corners. Alright guys, so that does it for this drift test. 171412, that's a new high. 171412. Perfect, I'll do one more round and then I'll get on to the results. Right, here we go guys. So the Mazda is not the fastest accelerating car. Slowest on the quarter mile, slowest to 60 as well. You know, not too great. However, by 1 mile an hour, it is the fastest of the three so far. It's got more brake horsepower by quite a lot actually, but not much in the way of extra top speed. And obviously, because I had so much difficulty getting it around the track, it suffered a bit on the time there, coming 0.79 slower than the Golf, and still slower than the Volvo, which is quite surprising really. But the drift is where this car really comes alive. If you're going to use a Mazda MX-5, it may as well be for drifting. You're not going to use it to race. It's a drift car, keep it as a drift car, and you'll do just fine. Alright, that concludes my test of the Mazda MX-5. All round, I quite like this car. I've always liked this car from Need for Speed Underground 2, so I'm a little bit biased there. I'm a little bit disappointed with it in the grip challenges, but the drift is where this car is mainly used in real life anyway. It's not mainly used as a race car, it's mainly used as a drift car. I wish they've brought back drag races. I wish they'd bring back something like the street cross events from Need for Speed Underground 2. If you don't know what those are, they're very tight sort of circuits in like car parks and things, where stuff like the Mazda MX-5, Peugeot 206, Vauxhall Corsa, all that sort of stuff would really come into its own versus the bigger sort of cars. Anyway, yeah, this gets the 3rd spot in the garage so far. We're almost there. We're almost going to have to start deleting cars. I think at the moment the Volvo is definitely going to be going first. Just looking at it there compared to these two cars, there's a bit of a void that I don't think the Volvo kind of fills. But we'll get to that when we come to it. The next car is the Toyota Sprinter, I believe. Yeah, looking for that one. Yeah, sorry, got all flubby. I'm looking forward to that one because I've not seen that car even used. So I'm looking forward to getting that out and seeing what I can do with it. Okay guys, if you like this, then make sure to leave a like. Subscribe for more. I'm going to try and do these, you know, fairly regularly, every 2 or 3 days maybe, depending on how my situation is with work and things like that. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.